everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film a makeup tutorial. I know, it's been forever since I filmed a makeup tutorial, but I wore this makeup look on Instagram stories a few weeks ago. This is kind of my go-to look for when I go out, and especially because I never know what to wear, so I always do my makeup first while I think about what's in my wardrobe. And so going with a black smoky eye is just the quickest and the easiest thing for me, because I know that no matter what I wear with it, it will just go with everything. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a nude lip, you can't go wrong with a black smoky eye. And when I wore it on Instagram stories, I had so many DMs from people asking me to film this tutorial, and I kind of forgot about it for a while. I'm sorry, I know, I'm terrible, but I suddenly remembered today, and I really wanted to film it because this is such a highly requested look. I don't think I've ever had so many DMs from people asking me to film a makeup look. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. But I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. You can use pretty much any neutral eyeshadow palette. I don't always use this, but it has quite a lot of the colours I would normally use. I'm going to use this. So first off, I'm going to go in with the palest shade just here. This isn't going to do anything for my skin tone. It's just going to act as a bit of a base. I haven't primed my eyelids. I'm just going to start it under the brow bone and just work it down towards the lid, but not over the lid. There's no point. I'm just taking this on this Maybelline C8 eyeshadow blending brush. This is quite a fluffy brush. It's not very dense, so it's quite good just for sort of sweeping colour all over the lids. Okay, as you can see, that colour has done absolutely nothing for me, and I'm aware of that, but it has just provided a nice sort of powdery base. It's probably soaked up any of the natural oils that I've got peeking through on my skin, and it will just provide a nice base for me to blend any actual colours in over the top. Next, I'm going to go in with the palest shade here. This, I would say, is probably the most similar to my skin tone out of this whole palette. So just pick a shade that's the closest to your skin, and for me it's this one. On the same brush, I'm then just going to take this into the crease. For this particular eye makeup look, it doesn't matter if you go over the lid at all, because that's going to be the black part of the smoky eye, so you're going to cover it up anyway. And then I'm going to go into this red tone brown, just here, the third one from the end. I'm going to go over that same shadow, but just not take it as high up, and just sort of concentrate that in the crease. The key to this is just building the shades up. You don't want to apply too much colour. You just want to add colour on top of colour to intensify it, because if you add too much colour, it will become really hard to blend and really patchy and just really blocky, and that's really not what you want from a smoky eye. You want it to look as flawless as possible, because it is quite a hard look to pull off, especially if you're going with just a plain black lid like I will be. I'm going to go back into this red tone brown and just go over that again. I'm really sort of digging into the crease here. I don't want to diffuse the colour too far out this time. Now that that's done, I'm going to go in with the darkest shade of brown here, the second one from the end. Same brush again, but this time I want to be really precise. I want this to literally go in the crease and just slightly above, blending into that red tone brown. Because I've gone a bit higher than I would normally like to, I'm going to go back into that red tone brown and just sweep it all over and blend the two shades together. So I think I said earlier that I haven't used a primer, and the reason for that is I'm going to use a black gel eyeliner as my base for this look. There's no point in using a primer unless you have, I guess, particularly oily eyelids. This will act in exactly the same way. I'm using MAC Black Track, but again, you can use any black gel eyeliner. You can even use a pencil or a kohl eyeliner. You want a black base because you want the eyeshadow to look as dark and as deep as possible. So I'm going to go in with a synthetic brush. I've just got this really cheap brush. I actually think it's a fake Bobbi Brown brush that somebody gave me years ago, but it's synthetic hair, so you can use it with liquid products. Just get a tiny bit. I'm using the smallest brush possible because I don't want to make too much of a mess. I think this is actually a lip brush, but I'm just going to take a little bit of this. And you just want to apply this to your lid, so as close to the lash line as possible. There, so I've taken it up to the crease, but I'm not quite touching the crease, and I'm definitely not going over the crease. I'm going to do the same to the other eye, and there's a reason for that, which you'll see in a minute. What I'm also going to do is just run this gel liner along my waterline and tight line with it. I should really be using an eyeliner brush, but I don't have one in front of me. Okay, so I am going to use this lip brush, but I wouldn't actually recommend doing that. I'm just going to do that, so I'll show you what I do. Yeah, it's definitely not advisable to use this brush if you can help it. Oh. Now that I've tight lined, what I'm going to do is take this Maybelline brush in C4. It's just a little bit more tapered, and yes, it's dirty, but it's fine. I'm actually going to be using a darker shade with this. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go into that dark brown shade again, and I'm essentially just going to run it between where the black gel liner ends and the other shadows start, just to make it look as seamless as possible. And obviously I'm overlapping on the eyeliner. You'll have to build this bit up about 2 or 3 times just to intensify it. I've got a bit of fallout, so I'm just going to dust it off as best I can, because I don't really have time to redo my base. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline C6 brush and go into the black shade. I would find the blackest of black eyeshadows that you could possibly find. I must admit, I don't remember how good this particular black is, but the best black eyeshadow that I could ever recommend is the Urban Decay one. I'm going to go into this, be quite generous, but always remember to tap off the excess, just like that, especially with black. I'm just a bit worried about fallout. And I'm just going to pat this onto the gel eyeliner just to set it and intensify that black. Then we're going to go back into that dark brown shadow just to blend these two together. Last but not least, on my fluffy blending brush that you can see here, I'm going to go into that reddy brown tone and just blend both those shadows upwards and just bring another colour into the mix, just to sort of deepen it up and just make it look that little bit more polished. But I'm actually running this over the dark brown shadow just because I want to blend all of it in together and make it look as seamless as possible. Then I'm going to take the Maybelline C3 brush and I'm going to run this pale taupe shade followed by the reddy brown shade underneath my lower lash line, almost to mimic what I've done on top. And then I will try and blend out that gel liner just at my lash line with a little bit of black, but I'll see how I get on with the other 2 colours first. And then I'm going to take the fluffy blending brush again with that red and just run that along the bottom. I'm now just going to go back into the black on this flat shader brush and just sort of deepen it up a little bit more because I've lost a little bit of that pigment just reblending. But I'm just going to pat the colour on. I don't want to sweep it away. I don't want to blend anymore. I just want to pat it on, especially where it's looking a little bit pale and a little bit worn off. You could skip this step, and I guess most people would, but I just like to do it because I'm quite pedantic. I'm going to go in with this Pixi and Whaley Hung, I want to say, eyeliner, duo-ended eyeliner. I'm going to use the liquid eyeliner end and just line my upper lash line. I'm not going to wing it out. You're probably not going to see it, but I feel like it just sort of completes the look a little bit with the eyeliner on. And do you know what? It doesn't even matter if it's messy because it's all black. With 1 coat of my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Again, this is just to provide the false eyelashes with a bit of a nice base to sit on. Okay, so for my eyelashes, I've been sent quite a lot of lashes by Eyelure, and I don't know, I think these are like the half lashes. I'm really excited. Oh, here we go. These are the Eyelure and Emma Willis lashes. Oh, it's a magnetic box. How very fancy. Oh, okay. I've got quite a few lashes to choose from here, so I don't know which ones I'm going to use. I think I'm going to go with the middle set, the Trixer Lashes. Then, where are you gone? There. These are quite cool actually. They're like corner lashes and accent lashes. Can I wear both at the same time? This is really cool. They say contact lens friendly. I struggle with my eyes so much because they're so sensitive. Okay, so while my lash glue dries, I'm just going to go clean up under my eyes. It is so important to do this when you do a smoky eye, because if you have any type of black eyeshadow or dark brown eyeshadow fallout, you'll just look like you've been punched in the face and you've got a black eye. Okay, so my lashes are dry. They look so good. I absolutely love these Eyelure accent lashes, I think they're called. They look so good and they're so easy to apply because they're a lot shorter, so you don't have to try and fit them around the entire curve of your eye, just the outside bits. And I just think they make such a difference. I don't know if you'll be able to see actually, like if I put my hand here perhaps. Okie dokie, that is the eye makeup done. What I'm now going to do is just add a bit more highlight because I've lost the highlight on my cheeks. I just feel like when you have such a bold eye makeup look, you need that little bit of glow, you know? So I'm going to use my usual Morphe M501 brush that I absolutely love. And this time around, I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. Is that what it's called? The Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. I'm just going to coat my brush. I want lots of glow. And if you want to, you can also use it on your inner corners, but I tend to not really do that. I don't really like an inner corner highlight on myself, and also because I also have really sensitive eyes, I don't really like anything shimmery on the inner corners because it just tends to aggravate my eyes. But that is the eye makeup look complete. And then what I would do is pair this with a nude lip, and you know what, my ultimate favourite nude lip at the moment, which I actually think is running out, is this Burberry Liquid Lip Velvet in the shade Fawn. Fawn, yes, I got it right. I absolutely love this. So this is what I'm going to use. Then I'm just going to go in with my Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist as the very last step. Just spritz my face. I think I got it all the way over to that side. I don't really know what I was doing. Oh, it smells so nice. I don't know what I was doing, but so that is a makeup look complete. I promise you it is really quick and easy to do. All you just have to do is build up the colours and blend. I cannot stress that enough. And yeah, this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I want to get back into filming more makeup tutorials, so if there is anything in particular that you want to see, if there's any particular palettes that you want me to use, then please do leave me a comment down below and let me know. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it would mean so much to me. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!